What's up, crew? It's your captain, Captain Vox. And man, Dragon Ball Super episode 100, and let me tell you, this episode is not to be missed. This is probably one of the best ones yet. And I know they've been kind of dry lately before the tournament started, but man, they have been picking up like crazy. So let's get into the review, shall we? So we start off with Hit being a badass. He's talking to the robot guy, I think Narima, and he's already beat him up to the end of his body, right? So he tells the guy, I give you a choice. You jump off or I'll push you off. I'm like, dang, this man's a savage. The robot dude's like, nah, forget that. Tries to blow up, and then Hit just pushes him off. Like, just taps his finger and he's gone. I'm like, yo, Hit still is a savage. Doesn't give a shit about nobody. So we jump forward, and Kale is being abused by these two guys, the sumo dude and this Dr. Zorbo looking motherfucker. And it seems that she can't activate her power yet, or any energy that has that matters on command. So she's getting beat up and gets knocked unconscious and thrown to the side. So Khalifa comes in and she pretty much knocks these guys out, and the sumo dude, who apparently can't be like pushed or whatever, she moves him out with little to no effort. And this is what starts to show that the Universe 6 Saiyans have more potential than our Universe 7 Saiyans. And it's safe to say they're a different breed altogether. Like with this episode, definitely. Like, all she had to do was turn up the energy, and she outed the guy with little to no effort at all. But this right here is where the episode really gets to the core of why this is one of the best episodes we've had yet. So Kale sees Goku, runs over to him, and demands that he teaches her the Super Saiyan Blue technique. And Goku tells her that she's not ready for it. Kale doesn't understand the Super Saiyan transformations just yet. So in her first form, she goes Ultra Saiyan, which is the mode we learned in Dragon Ball Z, and in the Cell Saga, when they get all muscular and super buff, that you sacrifice speed for power. What good is power if you can't hit your target? And that's what Goku taught her. And he told her that she should spend her time learning and mastering Super Saiyan 2 before she even steps into the realm of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. So with Kale being Universe 6 Saiyan, they, like I said, have more potential. She mastered Super Saiyan 2 in a second, like in a heartbeat. And if you look back to Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan 2 is like, you know what I'm saying, back then, the precipice of power that Gohan had reached after breaking his limits and being pushed to the end. And then Kale just does it, you know, and on her first try. Well, second try, really, because she had mentioned that she did it her first time sometime before and wasn't able to tap into it again, and then here she does. She just mimics what he does and activates it. So I'm not mad or anything. This just shows that these two Saiyan breeds are different, that they are from two entirely different universes, and that they have the evolution that they've gone through is different from the Saiyans of our universe, Universe 7. So all the while, Kale is watching Khalifa pretty much become enamored with Goku's power and who Goku is, and she doesn't go off, you know, into her Broly transformation until she tries to fire when Goku knocks back Khalifa, and Kale tries to intervene by shooting a blast at them and trying to, I guess, protect her. Goku looks at her and says, "Can you not intervene with us? Can you not, you know, get in the way?" And this pretty much is what sends her over the deep end, because like with back when Kale got triggered before, she doesn't want to be dismissed from Kale. She doesn't want someone to take Khalifa from her and like kind of push her out of the picture. When Goku tells her to pretty much leave us alone, she feels as if she's being dismissed, and that's what sends her crazy in berserk mode. So she goes to the super fit of rage and turns into Broly. Like, at this point, she's literally Broly, dude. You know how in the movie Broly was like, Kakarot, Kakarot, he kept yelling his name? That's exactly what she did here, except saying Son Goku, Son Goku. Like, she was going nuts. And the difference between her and Broly was Broly, he was a bit of a wild card, but it was clear he could be damaged. With her, she's just straight up raw aggression, and nothing that they do works. And I mean nothing. When she gets her rage fixated on Goku, she's aiming it at him wildly, and Goku attempts to fight, but nothing, and I mean nothing, works against Kale. She's a monster on a whole other level, dude. Like, Goku even goes in Super Saiyan Blue, and I'm like, okay, Blue, time to turn the party up. I'm like, let's start. And he goes off the charge, Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha. I'm like, this should, do something to her, make a dent in the fight, and kind of make it fight kind of even, right? Because it's Super Saiyan Blue, God. And no, she literally walks right through it. Like, she just steps right, she goes right through the blast. She doesn't run through it, she just keeps walking. Remember that scene in the Broly movie when Goku fired up the Kamehameha, like the one of the epic ones, and Broly just keeps walking and grabs him by his head? That is exactly what happened. Like, if you watch the episode and watch the Broly movies, there's so much like Easter eggs and callbacks. This exact same scene, like when he fired the Kamehameha off and nothing happened, that's what happened here. So she grabs his face, throws him to the brick walls, and goes into like this screaming fit. And Hit comments that if she doesn't calm down, she's gonna kill someone, because when she starts showing off her display of power, everyone notices. This isn't like some like they're fighting in the side. No. Everyone stops and looks at her like go crazy, and Hit's like, look, if she doesn't calm down, she's gonna kill someone and get disqualified. So Kale tries to tell her to cool it. Khalifa tries to tell her to calm down, but it doesn't work. She's still fixated on trying to kill Goku, and then insert the what are they called? The Pride Troopers, I believe they're called, whatever they are, and they attempt to stop her, which it doesn't work. It does not work. Yeah, Pride Troopers, it doesn't work. Because Kale is Kale, and she's Super Saiyan Berserk, and nothing that they do is going to stop her. So in comes Jiren, and I just, wow. Jiren jumps down from where he was sitting at and takes one look at her, blasts her one time. One time. That's it. It took one shot to put her down. He blasted one beam, knocked her out of her form, knocked her unconscious, and then stepped back down. That's what you call a savage. That right there is the epitome of a savage. Like, Jiren, I don't know. Even Hit was like, I'm out. Like, him and Khalifa took Kale and just vamped out and said, we're leaving. Because he knew that. He looked at him like, this guy, he's not to be messed with. Like, Jiren, I don't know what Goku and company are going to do against him. Because if he took out Kale in Super Saiyan Berserk in one shot, and it took Super Saiyan Blue Goku to fire off Kamehameha and not even make a dent in her, that shows the gap between power. Like, wow. Like, this episode, man, it was so good. And I keep telling people, they kind of apprehensive about getting Dragon Ball Super, and I'm like, yo, trust me, it has so many good arcs and picks up, and I feel like this arc is going to be one of the best ones yet. And it's been going so well. And after the Goku Black stuff, like, it's been getting really good. And this one in particular is one of the best. Especially since this episode did a really good job of showing the gaps in power between characters. And I forgot to mention, Vegeta got to train with his pupil. I forgot his name. Ah, crap. The Super Saiyan kid from Universe 6. He approached Vegeta and wanted to fight, which I thought was kind of, I thought he came in first to help Vegeta deal with that Puffy dude and the robot guy, but he didn't. He just came to fight Vegeta himself. And I guess he's gotten more powerful, but I don't think he's at Vegeta's power level yet. But again, this shows that these Saiyans from Universe 6 are just a whole different, like, they're not the same as us. And I saw a video on YouTube a few months back that explained that these Saiyans, their evolutionary patterns are not the same as ours, So remember, they don't have tails. I don't think they ever had tails. So they're a different breed altogether, and they're able to achieve heights as Super Saiyans and overall Saiyans that our Saiyans from Universe 7 have had to work a bit harder for, So they have access to more power earlier on, which means in the long run, they can probably do more things. So I honestly, at first, I was like, Universe 7 has this in the bag, they'll go breeze through it. But like, now, I really don't know. Because there are a lot of things going on with like, the angels coming up and the sinister plots and just Jiren, and there's so many things that I think the Universe 7 is gonna have a hard time. So what do you guys think of the episode? What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? You know, what are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments down below. In fact, what was your favorite moment from this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. We can talk about it. And as usual, guys, I'll talk to you later. Captain Vox is out of here. Take care, guys.
A memory fading 今も時代を超えて I tell a story 響く宣戦布告の歌残酷に染まる